Good evening, dear viewers. Thanks for joining us on the 7 p.m. news on Reflect Africa Television. We are broadcasting to you from Cameroon's economic capital, Douala. We begin in the southwest region of the country, where the city mayor of the Kumba City Council, in the person of Gregory Ntemoyok Mewanu, has announced that the victims of the October 24th incident in the Fiango southwest region will be buried on Thursday, November 5th, 2020. Removal of the mortal remains shall begin at 6 a.m. at the Kumba District Hospital mortuary. A procession to the amusement park will follow suit before burial will be done at various sites. The city mayor calls on the special attention of the population of Kumba in particular to take special note, though the incident attracted widespread condemnation from the national and international community. Mornings, consolations, and peaceful march have been carried out in the country to denounce the barbaric act and a call for an end to the crisis, which in the main cause of the murder and other atrocities in Cameroon has also been witnessed. The Minister of Territorial Administration, Paul Atanganji, has today, November 2nd, 2020, embarked on another mission to the southwest region of the country, specifically at the Mother Francisca International Bilingual College, Fiango Kumba. The minister and his delegation have visited the school which harbored victims of the October 24th unfortunate incident. The special envoy of the head of state lighted 7 candles in the premises as a symbol of the 7 children who died in the vicinity. It is noted that the minister and his delegation are visiting the southwest region the second time since the unfortunate situation in the region. The population of that region are expecting Minister Paul Atanganji and his colleagues to visit the hospitalized children during their today's visit. Police in Tanzania have arrested the chairman of the main opposition party in the wake of a disputed election. And according to police, opposition candidate in the person of Freeman Mbowe was detained along with 2 other Chadema leaders for planning a violent protest which was to be realized today. President John Magufuli was re-elected with 84% of the vote, as stated by Friday's official vote. Opposition stated that Wednesday's poll was fraudulent and called for a peaceful demonstration. Chadema's presidential candidate Tundu Lissu also said he had heard of the arrest of party leaders in other parts of the country. And according to Magufuli's appeal to the nation, him and his voters casted their votes in a peaceful way and also witnessed Tanzania receive the result in a peaceful way. This has proven to the world that Tanzanians are mature when it comes to elections and democracy, but we have also proven to the world that Tanzanians love peace. Now that the election is over, it is time to go back to work, the president addressed his citizens. The Nigerian army is said to have killed 50 Boko Haram fighters near Cameroon's borders along the Damboy Road, about 360 kilometers from the Cameroonian border town of Amshidi. According to reports from neighboring Nigerian army, the fighters were killed during an attack coordinated by Major General Ibrahim Manu Yusuf, who is the commander-in-chief of the Joint Multinational Force. And the commander had earlier stated during his visit to Cameroon's far north region of the country that he will hunt down the enemies of peace. After the successful mission, the chairman of the Polka Vigilante Committee in the Cameroon's far north region, Sakas Mohamedou, noted that it is thanks to the collaboration of the population that the army got hold of the heavily armed attackers. Bodies of members of the jihadist group were later presented to the Nigerian Army Eagle Force for further examination. Algerians voted in a referendum on Sunday to revive the constitution after longtime President Bouteflika was forced to resign last year following mass protests. And according to the government, it will neutralize the Iraq protest movement and will bring in a new Algeria, though opponents say it will change a lot. The Iraq, on their part, have rejected the document and called for a boycott. as the 6,000 polling stations are said to have closed at 7 p.m. as an extremely low turnout in the vote and a crushing defeat for the regime was witnessed. Reports from the country states that at 5 p.m. the turnout rate was just up to 18%, according to Mohamed Chafi, the president of the Independent National Authority of Elections. The turnout were both at 10% mark with 11.5% and 12.5%. In December 2019 presidential election, the lowest turnout rate in any pluralistic presidential election in the history of Algeria has set the bar at 39.93%. In sport, the Cameroon Professional Football League, which has suffered a series of postponements due to clashes between the governing body, that's FECAFOOT, and the Cameroon Professional Football League, which is the LFPC, has officially returned to action yesterday, November 1st, 2020. And at the Amadou Ahidjo Stadium in Yaoundé, Panthères Sportifs of Ndé yesterday played Coton Sport of Garoua in a football game during the opening of the 2020-2021 Elite One football season in the country. The football family in Cameroon is expecting to see more from the teams or in a series of preparatory matches played during pre-season tournaments, as well as the various signings made. The 2019-2020 game session was suspended with the outbreak of the coronavirus pandemic in Cameroon, that's in March. Earlier today, the FECAFOOT organized an executive meeting for its committee members, and this meeting was held at the conference hall of the Federation in Yaoundé. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your kind attention. This is the package we gathered for you. 8 p.m. we will bring to you the news in French, and until then, we see you tomorrow at exactly midday. Have a good evening.